Hello. Video demonstration and instructions for the light HUD and communicator. I have my environment set as these personnel light settings shown. I am also wearing the HUD on the left, as you can see. The HUD can be used for photos or as an everyday face light too. If I click my inventory folder, you can see I have added the HUD and light attachments as shown in the Worn menu. On the light HUD we have various controls for the lights and also a pop-out which will emit communication emitters. Hence the name Light HUD Communicator. 3 circles around the head show the 3 light position we can use. These can be moved up and down or rotated with the controls to the left of the head. The active light will be highlighted in red as shown. With L2 as currently active, we can change the color light by clicking on the RGB circle and then using the plus or minus to change the light intensity. Here you can see the light effects taking place on the torso of the avatar. We can use the position controls on the left to move the light on the avatar like shown. As you can see, the indicator shows the light is now at head height. We can also change the color of the light using the RGB to give an effect on the avatar skin for a photo. We can adjust the light position by rotating the light around the head, which in turn will change the effect on where the projection light is hitting the surface of the avatar. You can see how a shade appears on one side of the face, but the other side stays lit up. We can activate another light as shown and bring this into play. We can adjust the light on the avatar like mentioned and also the RGB on the body. This allows another light to mix with the one active to give different light projections and color. If I move around the avatar, you will see where the light is currently active on the body in its starting position. We can move this into its desired position on the avatar using the controls. We can bring it round a bit to produce some light on the side of the body to make it more noticeable. This is because we are focusing on the front of the avatar. With a blue RGB on this light and then a white color light on the previous light, we have 2 different colors focusing on one side of the body and the other side of the body. We can change the RGB of any light at any time to change the color effects. For any new photo shoot, if I now use the third light and make it active, I can add more effects onto the avatar. I can make this more around the legs by moving it into position and selecting a color. The starting position for this light is on this side of the avatar as shown. So let's bring it round a bit and move it into position around the legs. We can select what colors we might like to use on this area of the body with the RGB. So we have now different colors on different areas of the avatar. You can set these up however you like, and also you can set what preferences you like for the environment. You may get better effects on a dark modem than light. Also note to select your settings in preferences to see light and shadows etc. in your advanced settings in the graphics section. Again, we can always adjust the light position of any active light you can select to change its effects. We can use any color from the RGB wheel, and we can also use the shader bar to select how dark or bright the color by clicking on it. We can use the reset button to take the lights back to their original starting position. If you want to hide the HUD, we have a button you can click on to hide it or bring it back. This is the shader bar we can click on to make the colors darker or lighter as demonstrated. So here is the communicator part. Click on the pop-out button to reveal the selection we can click on. This gives information to nearby avatars who might be looking at you. Click on the icon to start the emitter and click again to stop it. We can select another emitter to start, and again to stop it, click on it again. Or if you wanted to swap to another emitter, just click on another one and it will change to that one. Once you want any emitter that is emitting, then simply click the one active again and it will then stop. So, click the pop-out button again to close the panel. This is the light HUD and communicator. I hope you liked the video and its instructions are helpful.